Hello, Assalamu alaikum. This is Abdul, and today we will learn about I should go. How to use this structure and what is the detail of using it. Before learning the whole structure, we need to learn about the subjects. Subjects. What are the subjects? Subjects means the workers, the person who does the work, who does an action. For example, I, I. So I is a subject, you subject, he subject, they subject, we subject, she subject. So all of these things, these words are called subjects. If I do something, so I am subject. If you do something, so you is subject. Okay, so in this way we can make many sentences with different subjects. So mostly we use I, you, we, they, he, she, it, or any person's name. We mostly make the sentences with these subjects. Okay, let's go ahead. So what is the meaning of should? We use subject, should, and then the verb when we want to tell that something is better, something is good, something is reasonable for somebody or for something. Okay, for example, if I say I should go, I should go. So actually go is a verb and I is subject, and we put should between the subject and the verb. I should go. That means it's better for me to go. It's good for me to go. It's reasonable for me to go, right? So I should go. For example, if I get late for something, if I get late, I get late for my job. So I say, I should go now, I get late. I should go now, I'm getting late. It's late, I should go now. Okay? So if I am not healthier, I'm very very weak, so I can say about myself that I should eat fruits, I should eat the food properly, I should take care of myself. So advice, you can say should, and this structure with should can be used for advice when you give advice to somebody, and when you give suggestion somebody, or when somebody tells about himself that something is better for him. As I gave you some examples about myself, that I should. So I should learn English, I should talk in English, I should practice around about half an hour every day. I should talk to native English speakers. I should practice listening every day. I should practice reading English books. And I should do every permissible uh, every permissible act with good intentions. And similarly, I can say many things about myself. So these are the sentences. You can make many sentences about yourself, what is better for you, and what you should do for yourself. Okay, now let's talk about the negatives. Negative sentences. Sometimes we make negative sentences with should. So how to make, when something is not good for somebody, something is not reasonable for somebody, so we put the word not after should. For example, I should not go now. It's very dark outside, so I should not go out now. Means it's not better for me. It's not good for me to go this time outside. Okay, so I say I should not go outside. I should not tell a lie, because telling a lie is not good thing, it's bad thing, so I should not do it. I should not tell a lie. I should not hurt the people. Means it's not good. It's not good to hurt the people. I should not break anyone's heart. It's not good thing, so I should not do it. I should not eat too much meat. It's not good. I should not drink the cold drinks a lot. Okay, but a little bit will do, but not too much. So I should not sleep every time. I should not waste my time. I should not make bad friends. Bad friends. I should make good friends. I should not make bad friends. I should avoid bad company and I should join good company. I should not join the bad company. This is negative. I should not join. And I should not um, I should not play with bad people, but I should play with good people. So these kind of negative sentences. You can make a lot of sentences as I gave you some examples. Because I cannot speak all of the examples right now because I have very short time here. But you can make, if you have a list of verbs, you can make many sentences. It's up to you how many sentences you can make. Right? Now, let's talk about the questions. How to ask the questions from anybody. If you want to ask about yourself or about somebody, mostly we ask about ourselves, that is it good for me, is it better for me, and we mostly ask about the advice, the suggestions about ourselves. So we use this structure for this kind of things. So for making questions, for asking something, we put the word should in the beginning of the sentence. For example, should I go now? Means is it better for me to go now? So I say should I go now? Should I learn English? Means is it better for me to learn English? It's good. It's good thing for me. Is it beneficial for me? Is it useful for me to learn English? So I would say should I learn English? Should I talk in English? Should I join the bad company? Means is it good for me? Should I work hard? Should I write these things? Should I practice listening English every single day? Should I teach English other students? Should I sleep at night? Should I sleep in the morning? Should I eat burger, pizzas, and this kind of things regularly? Too much? So I'm asking, should I do this? Should I do that? Like this kind of many sentences you can ask about yourself. Okay. And if you want to practice this structure that I'm giving you now in this video, so you should make the questions, many questions, then answer the questions by yourself. Okay, answer the questions yourself by yourself. Ask the question yourself by yourself. What does it mean? That means if you are alone, you have nobody to talk with in English, you are all alone and you want to practice English, you want to practice this structure, but you can't find anybody free for you. So you should ask the questions from yourself. For example, ask yourself, should I learn English? And answer yourself, yes, you should learn English. And if you think that it's not better, so you say no, you shouldn't learn English, you should not learn English. Shouldn't is the short of should not, so you can say you shouldn't learn English, or you can say you should not learn English. Should I go now? Yes, you should go now. Should I go now? No, you shouldn't go now. So you can answer the same question twice, two times, once with positive sentence and the second time with negative sentence. Okay, let me give you more examples. Should I drink the water before eating? Yes, yes, you should drink the water before eating. Should I drink the water before eating? No, no, you should not drink the water before eating. Okay, should I change my clothes? Yes, yes, you should change your clothes. Should I change my clothes? No, no, you shouldn't change your clothes. Okay, should I sleep now? Yes, you should sleep now. Should I sleep now? No, you shouldn't sleep now. Okay, should I put on the glasses on my eyes? Yes, you should put on the glasses. Should I put on the glasses? No, you shouldn't put on the glasses. Well, should I practice listening for English? Yes, you should practice listening for English. Should I practice listening for English? No, you should not practice listening for English. Okay. Should I meet that friend? Yes, you should meet that friend. Should I meet that friend? No, 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 you should not meet that friend. He's not good, he's bad, his habits are not good. So you should not meet that friend. Okay. Should I read this book? Yes, you should read this book. It's useful. It's beneficial for you. You should read it. Should I read this book? No, no, you should not read this book. It's not good for you. You should not read this book. Okay. So, did you see how I made some sentences? I asked some questions from myself and I answered the questions by myself. So you can do it by yourself at home. You can practice with yourself. You can talk to yourself in this way. Ask a lot of questions, as many questions as possible for you. Make an answer. Ask the questions and answer by yourself. All right. Here are some more questions you can make if you have completely understood whatever I have taught so far. I mean, you can practice WH questions. WH questions means the questions which are asked for getting information, not for confirmation. The questions that I asked just now, these questions are for confirmation. Confirmation. For example, if I ask, should I go now? That means I want to confirm it. Should I go or not? And then the second person can answer with yes or no. But when you ask any WH question, then the person who you are talking to cannot answer with yes or no. He must use some object. He must use some thing or some person, anything. Okay. So let me tell you some famous and most spoken WH words for asking questions. For example, the first one is what. What. So you can ask some questions with what. Like, what should I do now? What should I do now? Think, what should I do now? What should I do now? So if you want to ask any question with what, so you will put the word what first. After that, and you will speak the sentence as you speak in simple questions. Should I do? Should I eat? Should I drink? Should I speak? Should I listen? Should I make? First say what, then should I, and then verb. So what should I do? So if I answer yes, you should do, so it's a wrong answer. Because this question doesn't mean to answer yes or no. Because this question is for giving the information, not confirmation. So you must tell about something. For example, if I ask, let me ask myself, what should I do now? So the answer is, I should speak more about this structure. So did you see, I didn't say yes or no, but I gave the information. Okay. Similarly, let's ask some more questions with what. What should I eat? Yes. Uh, what should I eat? You should eat the meal. Okay. What should I drink in the morning? You should drink the milk in the morning. Okay. What should I do in the evening? You should do exercise in the evening. What should I read for learning English? You should read English books for learning English. What should I practice today? You should practice this structure today. What should I write in my register? You should write your name in this register. What should I ask you? You should ask me something about myself. Okay? So did you see I asked many questions with what and I answered with information. Right? Let's take another WH word, that is where. Where. When we ask any question with where, we must answer with some place. Some place. Where? Place. Everybody knows, I think, if somebody has some know-how about English, he must know about where. W-H-E-R-E. Where. So let's ask some question about where. By listening to the answers, you will understand the complete meaning of where. So, where should I sit? You should sit on the chair. Okay. Where should I meet you? You should meet me at my office. Okay. Where should I eat dinner today? Okay. You should eat dinner at home today. Well, where should I take English classes? You should take English classes online. Well, where should I get admission for learning English? You should get admission in such and such academy for learning English. Right? So where, when we ask about where, and we answer with some places. So academy, some place, on the chair, in the room, outside, on the roof, at my office. All of these things are places. So we answered the question where with places, different places, in something, on something, at somewhere. Okay. Now let's take one more WH word and we will ask questions. Next is when. When we ask any question with when, then the person answers with time. For example, when should I come back? You should come back tomorrow. So tomorrow is timing. Tomorrow. When should I go to market? You should go to market in the morning. So in the morning is timing. We answered the question when. When should I meet you? You should meet me on Friday. Okay? So you can ask many questions about time with when should I. Let's take one more WH word, that is how many. How many sentences should I make every day? You should make more than 10 sentences every day. How many books should I read? You should read 15 books. How many breads should I eat? You should eat 2 breads. How many eggs should I boil? You should boil 5 eggs. How many pairs of clothes should I buy? You should buy 5 pairs of clothes. So how many, when somebody asks any question with how many, then we answer him with the quantity, with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, how many. And there is one more thing. When you ask any question with how many, then you must put the thing that you are asking about with how many. For example, if you want to ask about the books, the quantity of books, then you will say how many books should I read. You will not say how many should I read the books. Don't speak books at the end, because you are asking about books. Then speak the books with how many. How many books. Then speak should I read. Don't say how many should I read the books. That is not spoken. How many books should I read? How many pens should I put in my pocket? How many sentences should I make? All right, so keep it in your mind and make a lot of sentences according to this structure. Let me tell you one more thing, one more WH word, and after that there is nothing. After that we will wind up our video recording. So one more is how long. How long? How long should I sit here? So you can answer, you should sit here for 10 minutes. How long should I make the video? You should make the video for 25 minutes. How long should I teach one class? You should teach one class for 30 minutes. How long should I practice English every day? You should practice English 2 hours every day. Okay? How long should I sleep at night? You should sleep 8 hours at night. How long should I work? You should work for 8 hours. Okay? So I hope you must have understood whatever I said, whatever I thought, whatever I explained in this video. So you must have understood completely about should. Okay? So don't forget to make many sentences. Don't forget to practice this structure a lot, as much as possible for you. Practice, 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 because practice makes a man perfect. So do practice. Okay, do practice on this structure, and then see you again with another structure. We will talk a lot about the next structure. See you again. Bye bye for now.